Hello, Marimomies. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Why is my mic always so quiet? Come here. There we go. I can see the levels. I'm like, why are you always so quiet? It's because I have a soft voice. Anyway, for those of you who may be new, hello. My name is Ashkariel. I am the fallen angel of FSP's third generation, Lamentus. Why, yes, it did hurt when I fell from heaven, but perhaps you can heal my broken heart. And welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, hi, hello, hello, hi. Also, before we do anything, I do gotta say a big thank you to Ellie for the 5 gifted wings. Thank you for being a good Marimomy. And Izzy, thank you for the super. Moo and Azra say hi. And of course, I do too. Hello, Izzy. And hello, Moo. Hello, Azra. Hello. Hello, hello. Soft voice could probably put me to sleep. It could. Never mind. I was like, no. I'll keep that thought to myself. Anyway. No, I'll keep that one. I'll keep that one to myself. We missed you. You missed me. Oh, that's so sweet. I know. I haven't been around on Twitter the last few days. I'm still a little shaken, I guess. But I'm trying to come back to it. I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying to be around. We had a little incident, and it's made me a little anxious to use Twitter. But I'm trying to come back around. I'm trying to come around to it. Anyway, I did have a story for you. I have this in my notes, and it's been in my notes for a long time. Would you like to hear a pre-debut story that I have for you, and then we can jump into the questions? Or sad. Okay. So, I was very anxious when first going to Japan. I think I told you a little bit that the airline that I was meant to fly with went on strike at the last second. So suddenly, we weren't even sure if I was going to be able to go. So we had to make last minute changes, and I think my travel time was like 32 hours there and 27 on the way back. It was horrible. But it was the best that could be done, right? That was the best that could be done at the time. So I spent most of my travels sitting in airports. That's a lot of flights. It was, but it was absolutely worth it to meet my boys. So I am on the last leg of my journey, and I am on the flight to Japan. And the flight to Japan was actually very lovely, and they had dimmed the cabin, but I couldn't sleep, right? You guys know me, I have a hard time sleeping. So I am very, unsure what to do in this moment, because the nice passenger to my right, who was very accommodating, there was this passenger to my right who was like, "Oh, is this your first time in Japan?" I go, "Yeah, is it noticeable?" And they're like, "Yeah, 100%." Yes, we could tell. And then there was a cool dude doing some on his laptop doing some work on my left. I was unfortunately the entire flight, the whole way, in the middle. I was in the middle seat, basically my whole trip to and from Japan. But they were both very cool. Not the middle seat. Yeah, the middle seat was the worst for hours. But they were very cool. But eventually the two of them fall asleep. So now I'm like, what do I do now? I'm a little unsure what to do. So, because I can't sleep, but I can't get up and walk around because now the dude sitting next to me is asleep and I don't want to wake him up because he's been really nice. So I was like, okay, well, I can't walk around. I guess I'll just watch TV. So I turned on the little I turned on like the little TV that sits in front of you. And I'm looking for things to watch. And I think for a little bit I had watched the first episode of Ted Lasso. Because I had heard Ted Lasso was very good. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll I guess I'll watch the first episode of Ted Lasso. It was very good. Very good. But I ended up being like, I don't feel like watching the next episode. I want something that can maybe lull me to sleep. And there was a band that had a concert. And I was like, oh, I love this band. Maybe they can lull me to sleep. With this little concert, this concert recording. And it was, I forget where, I think it was Sao Paulo. Is that the name of the place? I believe it was Sao Paulo. And it was Coldplay. This story becomes interesting because I was listening to the song Fix You when Fix You came on, and it made me think of my boys. Not me in the middle of a dimly lit, like almost completely dark cabin with lasers coming out of my screen because the concert lights were going insane. So all this light illuminated from one seat, and I am sobbing to myself because the boys, like, the boys and I have come very far. And now when I hear Fix You, I do think of Lamentus. And I just remember sitting on the plane, getting emotional at how far all of us had come, listening to Fix You by Coldplay. And I was like, I hope that the two sitting next to me are actually asleep and not listening to me sniffle and cry. You crying? Yeah, you crying? That was me. And they also had, there was a part of the concert that I haven't, I guess I just, like, I hadn't really kept up with Coldplay the way that I had assumed. I love Coldplay. They're not my usual cup of tea, and I didn't list them in, like, my favorite bands, but I adore them. I've always loved Coldplay. But I hadn't been keeping up with them, I guess, because I didn't realize they had a song with BTS. I was like, eh? Because they play it at some point during the concert. Obviously, BTS wasn't there, but they had a song with BTS, and you could see the boys on screen. And then one of the boys was actually there, and he did a song with just him and Chris. So one of the members of BTS was there, but he was like, I forget like the context. I think he was like leaving to, because they have like mandatory military service, I believe. And I think he had to go. Like, he was leaving, but he made time to go see Coldplay. Like, he made time to go to the concert and be there to sing for them, which was incredibly sweet, right? I thought that was so nice of him to be like, you know what? Like, I am, because that's a big chapter of one's life, right? So it's like, I am about to embark on a very, like, big chapter. So I should, like, I'm going to make time to go see Coldplay, to go see the boys, perform a concert for everybody, and then I'll head off on military service. Which is, like, I remember sitting there being like, wow, that is so cool. Like, I was just really impressed, because I don't know very much about BTS. So I was like, wow, what a cool dude. I was just like, wow, what a really nice guy. And damn, that boy can sing. It was a great performance. Yes, it very much was. I was like, damn. Boy, I got pipes. Are they coming back next year? Is that when the comeback happens? Because how long have they been gone for? They've been gone for a bit now, right? What's the other one? There's I know a couple of K-pop groups. The only big one that I really know is Blackpink. Right? I know Blackpink. That's about it. And then I know Top, but that's because I loved... I actually haven't seen the final season of Squid Game because I was like, oh, spoilers for Squid Game season 2. I was like, oh, he's not there. Big Bang, that's what it was. Yeah, Top. Yeah, he's in he plays Thanos. I'm a legend, Thanos. He was the best character in all of Squid Game, any season, best character, no doubt in my mind. Yeah. Beauty Flower. He's the best. I love him so much. Well, and then you see him in interviews and he's like, Thanos is a weird dude. I'm like, yeah, man, but he's cool though. Like, yeah, Thanos was hilarious. I loved Thanos. But yeah, I'm a legend, Thanos. Yeah, Thanos is the best. He was a great actor. I thought he did really good. I don't know if that was like his only acting role, because I know he was like a rapper. Like, I know he was part of Big Bang, but that's all I really know. What is that? I do know the one song by Big Bang, but I can't think of like, I can't think of it now. I know one song because I was like, Thanos was actually in a band. I was just like, wait, what? Thanos was, Fantastic Baby. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, Fantastic Baby. Yeah, that's what I know. Yeah. Yeah, Fantastic Baby. Yeah. Yeah. By the way, okay, I will say I do have a favorite. I do have. Oh, and Stray Kids. Stray Kids are great too. I do have a favorite Blackpink song, but it's one that I never hear people say. It's Stay. Stay is so good. It's such a bop, but nobody talks about it. All right. Anyway, that's all I got. That I don't listen to a lot of K-pop, not because I don't listen to it, like because I'm like, oh, I don't like K-pop. It's just like I don't. It's just not really. You guys know me. I'm more of like a emo pop punk kind of guy, so it's just not usually my scene. But yeah, I do like it. There's not really a genre of music I don't like. I'm one of those people where I'll listen to just about everything, like emo and pop punk, and then electronic dance. Like those are like my house music. Like those are my favorites. Ashley, thank you so much for the super. I'm trying to get my friend James into FSP. Can you give him me a message to convince him? James, we're waiting for you here at FSP. I would love to have you join the Marimomies at some point, if you'd like. We would very much love to have you. So you'll come and watch, won't you, James? You'll be a good Marimomie for me, won't you? There you go. There you go. Hopefully that gets James to join. Suddenly I'm a fan for the third time. Dreamcatcher might be up your alley, actually. Dreamcatcher? I'll add it to the list. I will add it. We need an Ashkariel playlist. Well, I believe Zeal has made a playlist. I think, Zeal, the playlist is songs that remind you of me, or is it... I forget like the or is it stuff that I've mentioned? Because I know a lot of them. But yeah, I will say when it comes to music, I am mostly songs that you've talked about. Okay, yeah, because I was gonna say I'm like I know these songs, so I can't tell if it's songs that remind you of me or if it was songs that I knew. But yeah, a little bit of songs that remind me of you. Okay, and we do appreciate Zeal for that. Everyone say thank you. But yeah, when it comes to that, it's one of those things where a lot of the music that I love, I would probably never be able to cover. Like, you guys know, Feelin' This is like arguably my favorite song ever. Feelin' This by Blink-182 is like maybe my favorite song of all time. Melancholy Hill by the Gorillaz is also very high up there. But yeah, Feelin' This. I don't know how I would ever get that done. But maybe one day. Izzy, thank you for the super. Based off what you said, I think you'd fuck with Visual K music a lot. I am aware of Visual K music. only because of a gentleman by the name of Gact. And the reason why I even know who that is because of Gakpo, the Vocaloid voice bank. And then because that crazy man happens to voice and be the face model for Genesis. And this is going to, I don't know if this is going to shock people. I think by now you would probably be able to guess this. But Genesis is my favorite character from the Final Fantasy VII mythos, you know? Infinite in mystery is the gift of the goddess. We seek it thus and take to the stars. Ripples form on the water's surface. The wandering soul knows no rest. There is no hate, only joy, for you are beloved by the goddess. Healer of worlds. No, seeker of worlds, healer of the dawn. Hero, will you fly away now to a world that abhors you and I? All that awaits you is a somber morrow, no matter where the winds may blow. Nothing shall forestall my return. Sorry, I know the whole thing. How do you have that by memory? It's not in the correct order, but yeah, I do know a lot of it by memory. Daisy, thank you for the super. I feel like you would like bands like Alkaline Trio or Bullet for My Valentine. Bullet for My Valentine, I am aware of Bullet for My Valentine. Seti, thank you for the super. Ash, please, I've been writing a paper about the similarities between you and Genesis for weeks. First of all, Daisy, mwah, thank you for the super. Seti, mwah, thank you for the super. But yeah, that was hot. Was it now? Come on, we have things to do. Don't make me start teasing all of you. Come on now. We gotta focus, right? I feel like, does it surprise anyone that Genesis is my favorite? Like, realistically. My favorite free character is Kisumi. My favorite My Hero character is Monoma. Like, I always love the characters that are, like, way peripheral characters. I don't know why. It has always been that way. It's just how it is. Kisumi mentioned. I would love to cover a Free song one day. One day I'd love to cover a song from Free. Evolution, da-na-na-na, to the future, da-da-da-da. Splash Free, that'd be crazy. I do have, hang on, I actually have them in my notes right here. Songs I'd love to cover. Braveheart, but Digimon, show me your brave heart. Braveheart is I have decided that Braveheart from Digimon is officially the song that I will only do when I feel like I am capable of doing it, when I'm a better singer than I am currently. I feel like I still have a ways to go before I could consider myself a good singer. I feel like I'm a decent singer. I feel like I have a lot of growing to do, but I think part of the fun of me being an idle VTuber boy is to watch me grow, right? From being decent to being good, right? Like, so when I feel as though I am a good singer, that is when I will cover Braveheart. So you've been practicing? Yes, I practice every day. When I wake up in the morning, I have like a list of practice little notes that I go through. I am trying to be a better singer. Like, legitimately, it is, I wake up, crawl out of bed, sometimes remember to say good morning, and then I practice my vocals. I am trying. It's a problem when you've been tone deaf for so long, but I am trying. And then a song that I can literally never do. Feelin' This, maybe. Maybe we could do Feelin' This one day. A song I guarantee you I could never do is Eye to Eye from the Goofy movie. Because of the mouse. I'll never be able to. Voice of an angel, no pun intended, Lucy. Thank you so much for the super. Thank you for being such a good Marimomie. Let It Go, Japanese version. Dude, if we listen to Audio Jungle, we'll find we're never too far up. Audio Jungle, Audio Jungle. And maybe love is the Audio Jungle. Lizzie, thank you for the super. Ash, I'm already devoted to you. You don't need to be hitting me with the niche references. Oh, but Lizzie, I like to hit you all with the niche references. I like making you more devoted to me. It's part of the fun. Now you keep being a good Marimomi for me, okay? Mwah. Jareth from Labyrinth. That is incredibly high praise. Jareth from Labyrinth. First of all, yes. But I've never had that tossed my way. What incredibly high praise. I never thought somebody would mention Labyrinth at all, let alone compare me to Jareth. What high praise. I'm a massive Bowie fan, so that's pretty crazy. Have you heard the Magnolia Parks Eye to Eye cover? No. Is it like a pop punk cover of Eye to Eye? Because maybe I have. I did hear a pop punk cover of Eye to Eye once. I also heard a pop punk cover recently of 1,000 Miles. Da 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 da. Cause I need you. Like I did hear a cover of that recently. In like a pop punk style, which was really cool. Need to stop sharing the same niches that niche likes that I do. Fine. I'll stop. I'll just be quiet forever. One more thing. So I told you all that I would give you a weekly catch up on our queen, Jade Cargill. The GOAT Jade Cargill, and I guess LA Knight. I will only ever talk about Jade Cargill and LA Knight, and maybe John Cena every once in a while. So Jade did appear on SmackDown. She didn't do anything other than basically be like, one of the other girls who I adore, called Chelsea Green, she's like a joke wrestler. Not a joke wrestler, because that makes it sound like she can't wrestle. She's a comedic wrestler. Like, she wrestles with a comedic tone. And, she was like, I am the greatest women's champion ever. And Jade's like, oh, really? Like, Jade, like, walks into frame and was like, we can go settle that in the ring and find out if you want. Right? She's like, gotta go, bye, adios. Right? Because she's also, like, the AAA champion right now. So she, like, just leaves. Right? And then Jade's like, that's what I thought. Jade's catchphrase right now, by the way, best catchphrase of all time, best catchphrase. They did the best thing they could for Jade by turning her into what they call a heel. So Jade right now is a bad guy, but I think that's better for her because she gets to just be like a badass that just walks through people, right? It's better that she's a bad guy. Her catchphrase right now, Marimomies, and I'm sure you all will love this. Jade's current catchphrase is, I am that bitch. And I'm like, yeah! Yes, queen! Yeah, so that's her catchphrase. I am that bitch. And I'm like, oh, she's so cool. Oh, Jade's the best. In LA Knight news, LA Knight was not around, although I don't think he's on SmackDown anymore, so it's fine. But LA Knight actually did beat the mystery opponent. So LA Knight actually got a win. So our boy did win. He did get a dub. He beat the mystery opponent, who was a returning Zack Ryder. And now I want a tag team with the two of them called Knight Rider. Now I want a Knight Rider tag team because they were really good. But yes, LA Knight, you know LA Knight, our man. Wait, that'd be sick. Wait, that goes hard. I'm saying Woo, woo, woo. You know it. That's Zack Ryder's catchphrase. Well, Matt Cardona's catchphrase as well. But, like, he's Matt Cardona when he's not in WWE. When he's in WWE, he's a character called Zack Ryder. When he's not in WWE, he is a character called Matt Cardona. Right? He's a wrestler called Matt Cardona outside WWE. Inside WWE, he is Zack Ryder. It's a little complicated. But yeah, so LA Knight is advancing through the finals. So I said I would only talk about those two. So yeah, I'm really hoping that LA Knight makes it like far into the tournament and faces Jey Uso, because I don't know if you remember the story I told you, but LA Knight is in trouble right now because he held up a sign from a fan that read, we want LA Knight, not Jey Uso. And that's what got him kicked out of his match at Survivor Series. And that's what started this whole thing. I would love if LA Knight beat Jey Uso. Because if they have Jey Uso face LA Knight and have Jey Uso beat LA Knight, people will riot. I will riot. I will set this earth ablaze. I will take the Marimomies, set this earth on fire, and return to Britannia. I swear. You know what? No. You guys don't get to come. If LA Knight loses this tournament, if LA Knight loses, I will set this earth on fire with the Marimomies on it. That is what will happen. So you better hope he wins. Yeah, no. This is your earth. This is your earth. This is your problem. Okay, well, you better. I guess you're gonna have to watch. You're gonna have to watch to see if LA Knight wins. What he say fuck me for? That's crazy. I guess you're gonna have. When does the tournament happen? The tournament's ongoing. Jey Uso must lose. It's so funny because I don't hate Jey. I think there's like this assumption that I hate Jey because I love LA Knight. I don't. I think Jey is better as a tag team wrestler. But I also don't think that I'm not somebody who uses tag team wrestling as an insult. I love tag team. My favorite match is a tag team match. Like, you know? Like, anyway. That's beside the point. Anyway, we have been rambling now for close to 30 minutes. We have our 30-minute Zatsu kind of knocked out of the way. So what do you say? We get to those questions, shall we? Apologize, sir. We're just silly Marimomies. Fine. And Dodo, thank you for the super. Mwah. Thank you for being such a good Marimomie, so caring about your other Marimomies. Well, you know what? I apologize. I'm sorry. I was a little heated. I got a little upset. I'm sorry. You'll forgive me, right? Say you'll forgive me. I am sorry. Apology accepted. Oh, good. I'm glad my Marimomies still know their place. Even when I'm the one who's sorry. Keeping this guy in the Oshi doghouse. Oh, yeah? Yeah, is that so? Screw me. That's some language the Marimomies would probably go for. Kit, thank you for the super. You're forgiven, my liege. See? Kit knows their place. Right here at my side, right? Mwah. Thank you for being such a good Marimomy. Okay, all right. So, oh, Minsu, thank you for the super. I have to go now for my photo shoot. Joining the VOD gang. Wee, 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 wee. But hope you have a nice time with the with all the Marimomies. Thank you, Minsu. Have fun at your photo shoot. I hope it's a good time. I hope you'll be thinking of me. Because we'll all be thinking of you. Mwah. Thank you for being such a good Marimomie. Cloudy, thank you for the super. What if Marimomies taste like matcha? I see the vision. I see the vision, Cloudy. Mwah. Thank you for being a good Marimomie. Nepturnity, apology not forgiven. Well, I'm still going to thank you for the super, though. And I'm going to say that, fine, you don't have to forgive me. But you still love me. You still worship me, don't you? Apology not accepted, now shrew me. I think we all know that's a lie. But thank you for the super. Mwah. Thank you for being such a good Marimomy. Anyway. It's not. Well, shrew me. What if I get down on my knees for you, begging for forgiveness? Is that how you all want to see me? Down on my knee. Hands clasped together, begging. Uh-huh. Well, too bad, because it's not going to happen. Anyway. Shall we begin? You don't hate me. None of you hate me, please. I need you to know I almost became President Snow for a second. Please, Miss Everdeen, I thought we agreed never to lie to each other. I was like, whoa, I almost turned into President Snow for a second. That's crazy. Please, Marimomies, I thought we agreed never to lie to each other. Can I make a confession? Can I make a confession that I think I know the general plot of Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Haven't read it, haven't watched it. As massive of a fan as I am, it's just been on my to read forever. Because I'm still like, I'm just sort of baffled, I guess, that I'm like, really? President Snow got a prequel book? Interesting. But he is a very fascinating character, so I am curious to explore that. Also, Zenith, thank you so much for the super. Mwah. Ash, I am predominantly a dom. Do not put that idea into my head. Oh, is that so? Oh, no. And then they were both doms. Mwah. Thank you, Zenith. Thank you for the super. She balladed on my songbird until I snake. What a phrase, Froggy, please. Oh my goodness. She balladed on my songbird until I snake is crazy. And they were roommates. Anyway. Shall we begin? We've rambled for long enough. I don't even know how much time we have together. How much time did I say? Let me check. Let me go see. How much time? Forever! Would you like to stay for dinner? Would you like to stay forever? We have 3 hours, so we have plenty of time. Would you like to stay for... Would you like to stay for 3 hours? Would you like to stay forever? Wait, before we begin. Mulan, best Disney movie? Yes, no? Because the correct answer is yes. It's the best one. You missed! How could you miss? He was 3 feet in front of you. Yes, I'm glad we agree. A dinner sounds great. Yeah. Hunchback's very good. Sanctuary! Sanctuary! Listen, we don't love Disney's stranglehold on their IP, making it so we can't play Kingdom Hearts, which is unfortunate. But we do stand Disney films in here. Thoughts on Hercules? Unbelievably top tier. Not accurate to Greek mythology in any way. Let me stress that. Hercules not accurate in any way. But very good movie. Very good movie. Treasure Planet. I only ever saw Treasure Planet once, but I thought that, what was his name? Jack? What's the main dude's name? I thought he was cool, but I never like watched him more than once. It was neat. Good idea. Jim. That's it. Jim. I also haven't read Treasure Island, so that might be why. Clefarena? Clefarena. Clefarena. I hope I said that right. Mwah. Thank you for becoming a member of the Marimomies flight trading. Joining VOD gang now. Enjoy the stream, Marimomies. Mwah. Mwah. Thank you, Dodo. Thank you for the super. And thank you for being such a good Marimomie. Hope you enjoy the VOD. But yeah. Yes, El Dorado is DreamWorks, but El Dorado, the city of gold. Buildings made of gold where you can pluck gold from the very walls, but you don't want to do that, so let's just hop in the rowboat and go back to Spain. After all, it worked so well the last time. Oh, wait. We find the city of gold, we take the gold, and then we go back to Spain. And buy Spain. Tulio, we'll follow that trail. What trail? The trail that we blaze. That trail that we blaze. Oh, no, you don't. Come on, Altivo. Ow! Your horse bit me in the butt! Look out, new world, here we come. No, not singing the whole song. Miguel, do you know the little voice in your head that speaks to you when you've gone too far? You don't have one! Anyway. Seti, thank you for the popcorn. Mwah. Thank you. Anyway. What do you say we get to the questions now, shall we? I love this game. I agree, pal. That game is so fun. Where they're playing, I forget what it's called. This is how the gods should play ball. Yeah. All right, let's get to the questions. What about Shrek? Shrek is also good. I don't love Shrek as much as El Dorado though. All right, Q&A time. Also, everybody say thank you. Thank you, Mane-san, for going through. I haven't even seen a lot of these. Mane-san went through and grabbed them. So I'm going to be reacting to a lot of these questions for the first time. Everyone, be sure to say thank you. So it'd be a fun surprise for me as well. So, here we go. First question. Hi, I'm kind of a lurker in your chat, but I wanted to ask, how did you feel to officially debut? Were you nervous or maybe even prideful? Just a little curious. Anyway, love your content and thank you for being you. Okay, bye now. Well, I wasn't nervous. Like, I was a little nervous. I think I was just excited to get going. We had spent so long, like, working together. Like, management and Lamentus had spent so long just trying to get to the finish line. So when we finally... But the thing is, and this is the truth of it, the finish line wasn't even the finish line. We get there, and it's the starting line. You know? The yearning tweets. Yeah, oh, yeah. we all were dying to get going. Like, it was all we could talk about. So I was like nervous. But I think the thing was, like, we all kind of knew that the finish line was really just the starting line. So we weren't necessarily nervous as much as we were just excited to get going. And yeah, it was relief, actually. Like, once I hit go live, there was this overwhelming sense of relief. Full of anticipation. That's what it was. Yeah, full of patient. There was a lot of it. There was a lot of it, but it was once we finally got going, it was really exciting, and that was probably one of the coolest days as a member of FSP was debut. Debut was genuinely just the best. Lots of good memories with debut. But thank you for the question. And now, question 2. Oh god. I see AO3 but not the context. I see AO3 with no context. Gonna assist my AO3 brethren with this. Do you have any favorite ship dynamics, fanfiction tropes, or AU concepts? I love a good doomed yaoi. I love a doomed BL. I think I love a doomed BL, but I also enjoy a good coffee shop AU. I know people are like, coffee shop AUs are boring. I don't think they're boring. I think they're fluffy. And sometimes in between the doomed BL, you need the coffee shop AU to kind of reset. The coffee shop AU is best as a reset. It's not something you can have all the time. You know, it's like when you're trying out different foods and you have like a glass of water. The water's there to reset you. That's what a coffee shop AU is meant to do. So I would say I'm a very big fan of the coffee shop AU. But it has to be following a very, very good doomed yaoi story. I think I've told you this before, but my favorite fan fiction is, of course, a fan fiction about me. This was pre-debut as well. I believe this was pre-debut. But it is about myself and a certain boy. It's about myself and Nyx. And it is a personal favorite. So it is a doomed yaoi, and it is particularly good. And it's funny because, like, I don't think many people would have thought to put Nyx and I together. So it was a creative pairing as well. Yeah, so I was very like, oh, this is very cool. But yeah, and it's also a doomed yaoi. I think it's also like a post-apocalyptic story as well. Like, just based off like the setting. It's very post-apocalyptic as well. So that was pretty cool. Rare pairs are cool. That said, I think we all know Celestial Sentence is the way. I will get Shiki, though. One day I will get him. He can fight all he wants. He can fight all he wants. He will be mine. He will be mine. Polymentus will come to fruition. That boy can fight all he wants. Polymentus is a thing. Shrinehound can continue to be a thing in Polymentus, though. Polymentus enables Shrinehound to continue. But he will be mine. Like, Tell me that Shiki and I wouldn't make for, like, the best, like, very vicious rivals to rivals. Rivals to more rivals. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get that man. I'm gonna get him. Just you wait. Rivals to Marvel rivals. Rivals to even more rivals. But yeah, yeah. Any fan fiction that involves Polymentus. Polymentus. Yes. Anything that involves Polymentus. Hang on, wait. I gotta take off my jacket. It's hot. Wouldn't you all like to see that? There we go. Shiki and I are matcha blossom coated. We are very matcha blossom coated. This is true. And what if I would? I know you would. Don't test me, Marimomies. I know you. I know what you like. I already ship you with Zany and Ku, but the more the merrier. Okay. I will say, I know a lot of you are very excited about that. Let's talk about this for a moment. Since we're on, like, the fanfiction ship dynamics thing. Let's talk for a moment about myself, Ku-senpai, and Zany. Let's talk. Let's talk for a brief moment here. I love those boys. Those are my boys. I don't know when that will happen. I hope sooner rather than later. Obviously, you know, we're letting the boys kind of rest because, you know, Zany and Ku have been doing a lot. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I do know that it will absolutely happen. And I will say, with Zany is my sweet demon, right? My sweet incubus. But on top of that, when you add in Ku, Ku has history with both of us. But with me, Ku is the first mortal being of whom I could consider my very closest friend. And so we go very far back. And so I am very excited for the day when we get to do something together. When that happens, I don't know. I also don't know what the ship dynamic would be like, what that OT3 would even look like, but I know it will be a very good time. I hope that day comes soon. I would love for it too. I would love that. But we must move on to question 3. All right, let's see here. Hi, Ash. I love your choker. Is that so? You know, if you love it so much, you can come and take it from me. Go ahead and try to take it off with your teeth, okay? Anyway, if you plan a camping trip together, well, okay, Marimomies, relax. Like I just saw the chat bump. I was like, all right. All right, settle down, all right? I'm trying to read the questions. If you plan a camping trip together with the Lamentus boys for 3 days, can you rate their survivability from 1 to 10 and why? They're all dead. They are all dead. Let's just be real. If I were to take them camping, I would be likely responsible for the deaths of Lamentus. Survivability. K is gonna not like me saying this, but K's survivability is like a 2. Kaylin would survive Kaylin would survive for like 5 seconds and then get in the car and drive home. Kaylin would not have any of it. So yeah, Kaylin's like a 2 in outdoors survivability. I could be proven wrong, but I would say he's like a 2. Ellie is also a 2. Ellie is also a 2. If Ellie doesn't have a lab, I don't think Ellie would like a lab very much. Would like not having a lab very much, I should say. Liron might survive for like a little bit, but I think Liron's like a 3. You know what? Liron's a 2, Kaylin's a 3. I'll bump Kaylin up to a 3 because he is like a dog. So maybe he could use his sense of smell to find food. I don't know. But yeah, so Kaylin's a 3. Ellie and Liron are definitely a 2. Shiki's a 4, but could be a 5. And the reason why I say that is because, like, do we have cell service where we are? Because if we have cell service, everybody bumps up by 1. But I feel like Shiki would just be irritated the whole time. And he would be like, he would die out of spite. Shiki would stare at you and then die. Out of pure spite. He would stare at me and die out of spite. Because I dared to bring them camping. If I am not there, they die. Everyone is cooked. If I'm not there, they're cooked. 100%. I will say, and this is a story I don't typically share. I've told you before, like, my creator is a dick, but my Botanian father is cool, right? And I make that distinction because when I re-emerged back from hell on Botania, I did meet a family who took me in and helped me take over Botania. But like it was a willing thing. They were willing. But my Botanian brother, he's very good at camping, and he's the one who kind of showed me how to camp. He's very skilled at camping. But yeah, so I would say that I would put my own survivability at like a 6. A 6. I would survive at a 6. Otherwise, eventually I would die too. A 6 with Wi-Fi. That's what I'll say. A 6 with Wi-Fi. A 5 otherwise. I can manage. Like, I'll be fine. It's a 50-50 shot if I survive. Otherwise, it'll be fine. Little Boy Scout Angel. It's true. How did you survive hell? I don't really want to talk about it. I wasn't alone down there. I'll say that. But honestly, that might have made things worse. But yeah, you know, Zanny's relatives? No, I was on a different. Yeah, Zanny's hell and my hell are different. You forget yourselves. My hell, Zanny's hell is apparently hot, which I find bizarre. My hell is cold. Ice cold. Yeah, very different. There's more than one hell. Who needs more than one? I'm saying, Erica, I'm saying. I didn't know different floors. It's different. You've at the end of the lore video. I don't know if you remember when the sky opens up. It's not Dante's Inferno. It's a different dimension entirely. It's not floors. It's a completely different scenario. Yeah. So we hopped from our universe over to this one. So my universe's hell is different than yours. Is there more than one god? You know, I'm going to be honest, I haven't quite thought about that. If there is, I'll kick his ass all the same. Not a fan. Is there an Ashkariel here as well? You know, like, what does that entail? To my knowledge, no. I haven't met any overlap, I'll say that. But yeah, anyway. Good question. Got us talking. Got us talking about the lore. Ooh, this is a fun one. This is a cute one. How did you start journaling? Was there a reason for it? Yes. Yes, there was. So, many moons ago. like a really long time ago. Like, so long ago. I don't even want to talk about it. It was so long ago. But many moons ago, when I was still a fledgling angel under the service of God himself. Angels have a... Like, where I'm from, angels have a garden. Right? And it's close to God. And we would study in this garden together. And I was keeping notes, and my notes were just scribbles. Like, they were utter nonsense. And I had turned to see a fellow angel sitting to my left. And their notebook was filled with all these colors and tabs, and like it was all like it was just all organized, and it was so pretty. And so I had asked them how they did that. And they had basically showed me that what they had was a bullet journal. Something I guess the mortals had come up with. And I was fascinated by this. I thought it was such a clever idea. So I had started doing it myself based off their notebook. They were kind enough to show me how to do it. And so I started bullet journaling. And then from there, I don't bullet journal as often, but now instead I have 3 different notebooks. I have my notes right here. These are my... So this book right here is my stream topics. So this is just stuff that if I run out of things to say, I can look at my book and talk about it. Talk about whatever's there. And then I have here... This one's not, this one is like more of a leather-bound book. And this one is my... schedule. So this has everything. It's all color coordinated. There's a key, right? So there's meetings, streaming, socials, travel, solo work, and free time. And they're all color coordinated. And yeah, it just kind of helps to keep everything organized and nice and neat. Yeah, and it's a really nice book. It's all like the it has like it's kind of like an agenda almost. And then this is my 3rd and final book that I carry with me everywhere. Management can attest that I have all these books. And they're ridiculous. And then this one here is actually what I use for ideas. So this is my idea book. I occasionally will keep meeting notes in here. But like this has all my debut slides in it. This has like what streams I'd like to do, like streams for November, overview, events that are going on in November, games I'd like to play, non-games I'd like to stream, and then collabs I'd like to do. Right? And I can just kind of go back to this and see if there's something I want to do. It's also where I wrote down, you know, like my favorite music, my favorite like manga, some like my openers, closers, how many bookmarks we've gotten so far, Ashkariel assets, FSP rewind, which is a thing that I'm not going to talk about yet, which is a super sneaky secret right now, that I've hinted at I think like 3 separate times, but I've been very good about it. So just like little notes on like projects and stuff. And this is, yeah, so this is my like idea book, but I only tend to write in here if I know what I want. Like this is like where they stay permanent. And then otherwise in my notes I'll have like an extra notebook. It's somewhere around here that's just like, and you are the notebook that gets scribbled on, you know, like you're the notebook that like you're gonna be the messy one, right? And yeah, and it's nice to have because I can look back on my different books and just see what I did on that particular day, you know? The messy throwaway notebook, exactly. So it's yeah, I have 3 main ones and then a 4th kind of scribble notebook. Yeah. Do you have a particular pen that you journal with? No. So what I have are I don't have like a particular pen because everything's color coordinated. So there are these like felt pens that I have, that I use these sort of like felt. I think I'm pretty sure these are pens. Yeah, these are pens. So they're just felt pens that are just different colors. Like I have all the colors of the rainbow. And yeah, it's nice for me to have that. I don't have like a particular, I don't draw. I've actually never, like, I'm not much of an artist. I don't typically draw. Like, you guys saw some of my doodles during debut, but I don't really draw. I've tried a couple times, but it's not something that I find I'm very. I don't find I'm very good at it, but I also don't have the patience or interest to get better at it. It's one of those things where I see art, like I'd rather art be this sort of magic thing, you know. Although back in angel studies, right, back in the garden. If I ever say in the garden for the record, because that's what we referred to it as. Angels just said in the garden when they were talking about schooling. So if I ever say in the garden, like back in the garden, I'm just talking about angel school essentially. Back in the garden, we could take little electives, and one of them that I took was art history. And between Britannia and your Earth, right, your planet, they're very similar history. So I know about your art history. In fact, I'm a very big fan of our combined history. Like, a lot of the overlaps are very fascinating to me. And one of the most interesting points in history, as far as I'm concerned, that I do have a favorite historical figure. But one of my favorite points in history was the Renaissance, which is teeming with like beautiful moments in art history and history in general. And my favorite historical figure is none other than Lorenzo de' Medici. Lorenzo de' Medici is my goat. Of all the humans who lived, Lorenzo might be the very best. Lorenzo was very cool. Renaissance is a good one, yeah. Lorenzo, yeah, Lorenzo is one of the coolest. Yeah. I hope someone draws you as Alexander. That would be really cool. I'm not going to bank on it because that is hard. Lorenzo. Yeah, Lorenzo de Medici. Yeah. People would take that as a challenge. I'm sure people would. But yeah, all of that to say, journaling is good. I don't doodle much in my journals though. They're color coordinated, but I have stickers. I like stickers. Stickers are how I get art into the book. Just little stickers. Just get some stickers in there. But yeah. Favorite stickers? I like anime stickers. Like right now, I have like some very small little MHA stickers. But yeah, I like stickers from shows that I like. Can we attach stickers onto you? Well, I'm sure you could. Nerd? Unana, why are you calling me a nerd? But you still like this nerd, don't you? Do you get sticker commitment issues? Yes. I'm always unsure which stickers I want to use on certain like I'm unsure on which stickers I want to use for certain stuff. Washi tape, I need to start using washi tape. That is something I need to get to doing at some point. Anyway, yes. Journals. Good. Hi. I'm also trying to I've been wanting to get you guys know this, but there are a couple languages that I've been wanting to get a little better at. Japanese, German, Latin, right? And I'm slowly noticing Japanese phrases creep into my day-to-day. So like somebody's just like, "Did you get all that?" Hi. Hi. Dozo. How many times have you heard me go like, no, dozo, 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 dozo. Right? Like, dozo, dozo. Naruhodo. Naruhodo. Yeah, like, yeah, naruhodo. Got it. Yeah. Like, so little, like, yeah, like if somebody's telling me something, I'm like, yeah, naruhodo. Right? And they're like, hi, naruhodo. Right? Like little things, little phrases popping in my brain. Dozo. 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 Oh, the other one is sana. There's a reason why I say it like that though. Sana. Right? Like, who knows? Sana. Right? And the reason why is because of a very hang on, veil. It's veil time. The reason why I say sana the way I do, like sana, is because of a moment in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 4, right at the end. And it is when Rumi has, like, Kira turns to look behind him, and was it Rumi? Is that her name? The ghost girl? He's like, what's gonna happen to me? Right? And she goes like, sa-na. Right? Like, who knows? Right? And that's how I've taken to like that's how I've taken to saying it. Sa-na. Right? But anyway, that's what that is. But yeah, it's creeping in. It's little by little. That diva I know. She's the best. Yeah. I will say, I'm not caught up on part 6, but part 5 is still like, that's my part. Raimi, that's what it was. Raimi. Yeah, that was her name. Correct. Correctamundo. Okay, next question, because I feel like we're gonna be here for a while if we stay. 1 giant Marimo or 1,000 small Marimo? Ooh. Well, I already have 1 giant Marimo on the Minecraft server. So I already have the giant one. So I'll take 1,000 small ones. Hi. 1,000 small ones. But to be fair, I already have 1,000 small Marimos as well. My Marimomies. Isn't that right? So small and so cute. Cuteness overload, it's true. Can we kiss the bride now? Cloudy, you may kiss the bride. Mwah. Thank you for the super. Girl, whatever. Do not girl whatever me. Especially when I'm not telling lies. You know I'm right. What if you step on them? I would never step on my Marimomies. Never. Hello, communal wife. I'm so glad you guys say that every time. Hello, communal wife. There should not be any, like, Ash is mine. Ash is mine. Back off. Like, no. I am the communal. I am the communal wife. That is me. I'm all yours. But I'm all of yours. You understand? But you would burn us if LA Knight loses. Yes. Tell you what. If LA Knight loses, I won't burn the planet. Okay? Is it a deal? If LA Knight loses, I will not burn the planet. However, I am going to need all of you on your knees. Because punishment will be in order. Should LA Knight lose, the Marimomies will be receiving severe punishment. Alright. Mayhem, thank you for the super. Would you still love us if we were square Marimomies? I would be confused. I would still love you guys if you were square Marimomies, but I would be confused. LA Knight, please lose. Oh, but if LA Knight wins, then I'll reward you. Yeah? Please, LA Knight, I need this. Please win! What's the difference? One's fun for me, and one's fun for both of us. VP, thank you for the super. Time out in the black hole if LA Knight loses. Yeah, okay, that sounds about right. LA Knight, lock in, please. LA Knight, I'm gonna need you to lock in. But yes, good question. I will go with 1,000 small Marimos. Oh, this is a big one. This is a big one. Not me, we get kiss piled? Absolutely. I will get kiss piled. Pardon me, I had to burp. My goodness. Hello. Happy almost 1 month. It is almost 1 month. This is true. It'll be 1 month by the time, or I think it'll be 1 month by the time you read it. It's very close to 1 month. Yeah. Well, regardless, we're glad to have you here. For my question, do I have permission to marry Leron Lockhart? Okay, hang on. Let me move this down. Do I have permission to marry Leron Lockhart? Follow-up question. If you say yes, will you come to the wedding? It will be me in jail. All right. What a very bold question. So bold. Can you please him the way that I do? That's question number 1. Can you make him happy in the same way I can? Because if you can, then I might allow such a thing. But we'll see. I don't think you can. Impress me first, and then we'll talk about it, okay? But then if you impress me, I might just keep you for myself. We'll see. I'll give it some thought, okay? Yaoi in my Yume. Somebody put a yaoi in my Yume. Still tastes good, though. I'm not complaining. I'm just surprised is all. There we go. Okay, good question. Hi. Very important question. If you were to get isekai'd by Truck-kun, what book would you like to go to? Which character would you take over, and would you change it, or just enjoy it as it is? If I were hit by Truck-kun, part of me wants to say that I would like to be reincarnated as Goku. But I know that that would just result in the Goku Black arc all over again. Because let's be real, I would probably go full Zamos. So, yeah, maybe not. I would. Do you want Vegeta to kiss you? I'm okay with that. That's fine by me. That's okay with me. But I guess, you know what I'll say is I would like to be reincarnated as... You know what? I would like to be reincarnated as Ash Ketchum from Pokemon. And I wouldn't change much. But I wouldn't have to worry about having to get used to a different name. I would just be Ash again. So, yeah. I think Pokemon. Because then I could enjoy the Pokemon world and keep my name. So, yeah. It's an Ash to Ash transfer. Yeah, Ash would get over here into my body and he'd be like, right now I feel more like the Frozen One. Because he's the chosen one. Anyway. That's right. I'm the chosen one. But right now, I feel more like the Frozen One. Oh, brother, this guy stinks! Anyway, yes, Pokemon. Pokemon is my answer. We all live in a Pokemon world. Pokemon. Dun-dun-dun. Anyway. Which version of Ash? The current one. Current Ash. So I don't have to worry about being the main character either. I could just run around and do my own thing. Who would your Pokemon wife be? I don't know. I actually haven't thought about that much. The Pokemon world will kneel before me. So, whoever dares to step up, I suppose. Ash is forever 10, y'all. He's not forever 10. He's definitely going to be an adult when we see him next. 100%. Ash does age. He is absolutely going to be an adult by the time you see him again. Because I don't think you've seen the last of him. I feel like Ash is going to come back at some point. He will return. Oh, Holly took that to a very different point. See, I was thinking the actual people in the show, not the Pokemon. So I was on a totally different, I was on a totally different wavelength because, yeah, that's not what I was thinking. I was like, I don't know. Lily's mom from Sun and Moon. Can't think of her name, but I like him a little crazy. What is her name? I can't think of her name. Lily's mom. Lusamine? Lusamine? What's the what's what's my boy's name? What is his name? He's from the new game. He's trying to save his Pokemon because his Pokemon's sick. The little dog Pokemon. Oh, what is his name? Arvin. Arvin's parents, they can both get it. Arvin's parents can both get it. I will marry both of them because I like a little bit of crazy, and Lusamine. I like him a little crazy. I do like him a little crazy. Yeah, 100%. Polly and Pokemon. Polly all the time. Polly all the time. All the time forever. Listen to me. I am an angel. I am a being of pure light. Well, corrupted light now. I have no time for your mortal convictions of monogamy, or mortal conceptions of what a relationship is. I have no need for your monogamy. You can miss me with that. Next question. Does your open coat make you cold? Do you want us Marimo to knit you blankets? Marimomies? I already have a blanket, though. Hang on. I already have a blanket. Where is it? I already have a blanket. Right here. I have a blanket. You don't have to make one for me. I have one. Right here. And it's very cute. Yeah. This is Minnie. Yeah, everyone say thank you to Minnie. It's very cute. I love this. It was made by Minnie, right? Yeah, it was. Where was this? I've had it the whole time. What do you mean? Oh, wait. Eclectic lilies? I see you. I just wanted you to know that I did see you. How have I not seen it? It's so cute. It's my little notebook. When we do a notes, like, when we do a little stream, like, journal with me, we'll definitely have this up. This is very cute. But yeah. Girl, where are your glasses? Right here. Right here. I have them right here. Glasses too? Fine, you want the glasses up too? Hang on. I'll have the glasses up. I'll keep the glasses up too. There you go. How about that? The round glasses make me weak. You're beautiful. I am beautiful. Thank you for noticing. Yeah. You guys like when I wear these, huh? Well, if I knew how much you liked them, I would have had you beg me to put them on. Yeah. Shut up? Why would I shut up? When I know I'm alright. You would have begged. You hate me. Good. Good, because we both know that's not true. I do love seeing you get flustered, though. Can you leave? No, you're gonna stay right here. Don't lie on my phone. I'm glad that some of you know that the others are lying. No, you don't. You don't hate me. Where's the unsub button? You wouldn't dare. But, to answer the question. I don't necessarily need you to knit me a blanket. I already have one. Minnie has made one, though I appreciate it. The weakest Marimomy be lying the most. You all lie. All Marimomies lie. After I've given you your wings and everything. Unbelievable. You believe this? Little Marimomy on my shoulder, you believe that? That's crazy. I'm honest in my yearning, and we love to see it. You all know that I can be a brat tamer if I have to be. But I love when my Marimomies bang, when they kneel, when they know their place. The funniest thing is people hear brat tamer and assume that I'm going to somehow whip you into shape, but that's not true. No, I just wait. Because I know you'll come to me in your own time and kneel where you're supposed to. Right in front of me. I'm sprinting over. Thank you, Mito. Hey, is the clinic up and That's so wrong. I'd never do that. Shrew me. I see you on Twitter. I know that's a lie. You all think because I've been minding my own business that I don't know things. Yeah, shrew me. Why are you lying? Don't lie to me. Anyway, next question. Next question. Here we go. What's a compliment you'd love to hear more often? Ooh. A compliment I'd love to hear more often. I'm not sure. That's a very sweet question. I agree. A compliment I'd love to hear more often. All of them, I'm assuming? Yes. I would love to hear every compliment all the time. I want to be showered in compliments. Good boy? Nah. Nah. Yeah, no, I don't really like that one. Like, I do and I don't. My fallen girl. You know what? When you all call me yours, that's what I like. I'd love to hear that more often. I think it's very sweet. Pork found in kitchen is true. Yeah, I like that. That's very sweet. I'm a fan. Yeah. Ours. Yeah. When the Marimomies are possessive, but not in a way that it's like singular. When you're like, he's ours, you know? Yeah. When you use terms like mine or ours, like that makes me like, oh, that's nice. You know? That's how I know you care. But also how I know that you're my Marimomies. We're each other's. You know? You're mine, and I'm yours. Collective possessiveness, exactly. Well, and I will say, we've spent almost a month together now. I know names in the chat. It takes me a little bit to get used to the names, but I know the names. And I notice when people aren't here, and it makes me sad, you know? Like, I see Moo's not here, or Gallows isn't here, and it does bum me out. You know, like when... Like, not like, oh, they let me down. It's not that. I'm just like, oh, I guess they're VOD gang today. I would have loved to have I would have loved to have teased them live, you know. But for any Marimomie who can't be here right now, let me stress something really quickly. To the VOD gang watching, you know you're just as much my Marimomies as the others, right? You're my good Marimomie. Yeah. Oh, they have a family event. Listen, it is also, I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the Americans are celebrating Thanksgiving today. Is it today or soon or something like that? I think they have Thanksgiving in November, which is insane, by the way. Bizarre time. So next week. Okay, next week. So I assume some families are likely getting together around the holiday, so that makes sense. Yeah. I don't understand that. But, you know, all compliments. You're an inspiration, a muse. You are ours in a way that you consume our thoughts, and you're incredibly talented, and we love you so. Oh, pumpkin. Aren't you sweet? Thank you for the super. And thank you for being such a good Marimomie. That's very sweet. I really appreciate that. Okay, next question. Yeah. I guess, you know, before we change, I'm realizing that I think a big reason why I'm like, oh, I like when you guys are a little possessive, right? Like, I like when the Marimomies are like, no, he's ours. It is also hand in hand with, like, as I said earlier, I like him a little bit crazy. So if you're a little crazy for me, then I know that I'm doing a good job. There you go. Let's see. Question 10. That's my Ashkariel. I don't know you. You know we're crazy about you. Don't pretend. Oh, I do know. But it's so nice when you all say it. Whoa, parasocial. It's not parasocial. We're all adults here. We know that this is just for fun. And I'm just here to entertain you. But it's more fun when you play along. There's lines in the sand. The Marimomies are very aware. But it's fun to play along. Isn't that right? Commit to the bit. Exactly. Seti gets it. Seti very much gets it. Seti's a very good boy. Hey, Ash, you seem to know your BL. Do you know any BL that have big, manly, huge men? If possible, some gentle giants. If curious, my favorite anime characters are Jinbei, Fat Gum, to give the idea of characters I like. Well, Seti's dead. Yeah. There's one I'm thinking of where it's like My Brother's Husband, I think, is the series I'm thinking of. It's not quite right. Like, that's not quite what you're asking for, but it's close. And this is where I think we should clarify something. This goes beyond just BL for me. This is everything. Marimomies, what are some of my favorite things? How much do you know me? Prove it. If I say, oh, what are Ash's hyperfixations? Yes, men, but like beyond that. Tron wrestling. Yeah, Tron wrestling. Us, the boys. Yeah, Tron. Wow, okay, that's a lot of Tron. Lamentus, Tron, Lord of the Rings. Yeah, Digimon. Yeah, skateboarding, of course. Leah, thank you for becoming a member of the Marimomie flight training. So, yeah, Hunger Games, skateboarding. Okay, so Kingdom Hearts. Okay. Okay, so you all know by now, like, kind of generally speaking, what some of my favorite things are. I love to skateboard. I love wrestling, Dark Academia, Tron, Hunger Games, Epic Musical, Kingdom Hearts, stuff like that, right? So it seems, because when I tell people, like, my favorite hyperfixations and I can list every little detail about them, people assume that, oh, Ash must know so much stuff. That's not super true. Because the truth is, when it comes to BL, or when it comes to video games, or when it comes to just about anything, I tend to really just pick my favorite things. Like, I'll read 1 or 2 series and decide, okay, this is the one that I'm going to be obsessed about, right? Like, this is my favorite now. And so for me, when it comes to BL, I tend to just kind of have, like, the ones that I'm really obsessed with, right? Not to break your heart, but I fear a Marimomie saying, mine, mine, mine to you might get eaten by a seagull. That's true. Mine, mine, mine. And thank you for the super, Cloudy. Mwah. Thank you for being such a good Marimomie. You know the specific things you're obsessed with. Yeah, so when it comes to most genres, I'm terrible at recommending things because I just know my stuff. And unfortunately, a lot of the BL I read don't typically have big, manly, huge men. Like bara men are not typically found in a lot of the BL that I really enjoy. The one that I love, and I could talk about forever because I wish we got more from it. I adore this like, it's a little OVA called Tightrope. I wish that the characters in Tightrope were a little bit more bara. I love Tightrope though. Tightrope is a huge recommend for me. I love Tightrope. Sorry. I see a lot of bara art, but I don't get a lot of bara manga. Yeah, that's kind of how it feels, yeah. Writing that down. Yeah, Tightrope is great. I will say Tightrope is also of a time. I know a lot of Marimomies might be like, oh, it's very problematic. Yes. That was BL at the time. You know. One of my other favorites is Junjo Romantica. I'll let that marinate with you for a moment. Alright, so a lot of... You gotta keep in mind, I'm a elder Fudanchi, okay? So a lot of my favorites are very problematic. So a lot of my faves are... Yeah. My favorite BL ever is Love Stage. I'm gonna let you sit with that one. Yeah. Which starts on an incredibly problematic setup. Listen, sometimes you need the problematic setup. Sometimes... Okay. This is... I'm not saying that I dislike modern... There is one modern BL that I don't have anything nice to say about it. And I'm not even going to bring it up. Right? If I don't have anything nice to say about something, I tend to not say anything at all. Right? So I'm like, yep, that certainly exists. Right? If I say, like, it's not for my taste or it certainly exists, you know that I have nothing nice to say about it. Right? And there is one modern BL that I feel that way about, and I feel as though this BL had a bigger impact than people really want to talk about, and that is the fluffy, sweet fairy boyification of BL. And what I mean by that is gay men are not one way. As one myself, I am upset by this notion. Like, as somebody who is part of the rainbow, I'm not sure if I love the depiction of me being this magical little fairy creature who does nothing wrong and is always right, and I like, the world is against me, and I'm just this little guy off in my own little world, and everything's peaches, sunshine, and rainbows. And yeah, no, don't like that. Do not baby me, you know? I don't like being babied or spoken down to. And unfortunately, I feel like a lot of modern BL kind of babyify is not quite the word I'm looking for, but it like essentially like waters down and babyifies a lot of the true nature of what it is to be a man of the rainbow, you know, such as myself, such as many actually in FSP. Also Tricky, thank you for the super. Ashkariel is problematic media. Yes. Thank you so much for the super. Mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you for being such a good Marimomy. Feels declawed. Yeah, it feels less, infantilized. That's the word I'm looking for. Infantilized. The woobification, yeah. Are you more attracted to scenarios that are toxic or the characters themselves? I find you have to be able to write a toxic situation properly if you're going to use it, right? There are some stories that use it in ways that are like, that's gross, and you didn't use it well, right? I'm thinking of a lot of isekai. I love isekai, but a lot of isekai write very problematic situations and have no idea the ramifications of those situations or how to deal with them. But one scene that I can think of, right, or not scene, but like moments in a show that really nails it, and I know people are gonna be like, what? But that is already fluffy. No. Given is, I was like, yeah, Given is perfect. Given is in a constant battle with Love Stage for me as like the perfect one. Because Given is very fluffy in the beginning. Because Uenoyama and Mafuyu in the beginning, it's like, oh, okay, so this is like little fluffy music BL, okay. And as it goes on, it is not that. It is no longer that as the story goes on. Given gets very intense, but my favorite part of Given is actually the movie, because I have never wanted to deck characters in the face as hard as I have all of the characters in the movie, and I love them for that. Ugetsu. Oh, Ugetsu. Oh, Ugetsu. Yeah. Yep. I've never wanted to punch somebody and then kiss them at the same time. It's a lot of, yeah. Ugetsu was about to get some hands. Yeah, I was gonna punch that dude. I was gonna knock that boy's lights out and then vigorously make out. Same with Kaji. Kaji is another one where I'm like, oh, this guy. Oh, this man Kaji. I think the only one who really kind of gets out of the Given movie as like a quote-unquote good person is like maybe Haruki. You hate Kaji? That's crazy. That's a crazy thing to say to me. I couldn't watch the movie because it wasn't dubbed. Oh, that's fair. For me, it was Kaji. I adore, like, I was gonna say, what? Yep, I agree. I was like, that's crazy to say you hate Kaji to me. That's insane. Wasn't Stars Aligned your favorite modern BL? No. Stars Aligned is good. Stars Aligned is very good, but I don't know if I'd necessarily... It's also not quite a BL. I don't know if I'd classify Stars Aligned as like a BL. It's kind of like sports drama. I don't know what you would call Stars Aligned. Intense though. Very intense. I feel like with Stars Aligned, it's hurt by the fact that it doesn't finish. It's if you don't know, Stars Aligned was this like sports anime that has like a shit ton of queer characters in it. That never got to finish. It ends at about what we are told is the halfway point. And yeah, it's a brutal cliffhanger. Maybe we'll watch it as in a watch along one day. Do you like Twilight Out of Focus? I've never seen it. Do people know Yuri on Ice? Of course the people know Yuri on Ice. The Marimomies eat, sleep, and drink Yuri on Ice. Have you read the therapy game series before? The internal turmoil and struggle of this BL are very yummy. No, I haven't. I'll have to check it out. Twilight Out of Focus is peak. I'll have to check it out. I slurp that ice too. Yeah, I'd be in that rink just... People be like, damn, Ash, what that tongue do? And I'd be like, it's licking the ice rink in Yuri on Ice. That's what it's doing. I'd be like, num, 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 num. Fuck yeah. Lelo, 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 lelo. Lelo, 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 lelo. Lelo, 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 lelo. Lelo, 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 lelo. I need to figure out how to actually do that one day. Lelo, 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 lelo. Lelo, 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 lelo. If you don't put that tongue, absolutely not. Wait, am I the Kakyoin of Lamentus? Am I Kakyoin? Lelo, 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 lelo. Lelo, 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 lelo. Lelo, 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 lelo. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, wait. I was gonna ask some... Oh, I forget what it was. I was gonna ask, like, what is Lamentus in this? But now I forgot. I forgot what it was. Get stuck on dry ice in a skating rink. Duh. Oh, yeah, that's actually a good point. That's a good point. That would hurt. Sir, what do you mean, sir? What do you mean? I'm just out here licking ice. Okay. It's gonna be like that one movie. Christmas Story? Anyway. Here we go. Next question. Advice for meet and greets. Do you have any advice for the upcoming meet and greets? Yeah, fucking prepare yourself. Because I'm coming in hot. No, I'm teasing. Or am I? I am. For some of you. But not for some of you. For some of you, you're dead. For some of you, you are dead. For others, you're fine. But for some of you, you are dead. Yes. No. No. Listen, everybody's fine. I can't... Listen, I don't play favorites with the Marimomies. But that's why all of you are dead. All of you are getting the full blast of Ashkariel. Pause. Pause. You know. Gross. Not quite what I meant. Could I get a refund? Yeah, not quite what I meant. Anyway, back to the question. I know I'm pretty nervous, and I'm sure plenty of other Marimomies are as well. It doesn't... Well, okay. I do want... I'll get into this in a minute. But... and I'm sure plenty of other Marimomies are as well. So any advice to make our time together more pleasant and meaningful would be appreciated. Okay, so... I think Marimomies in chat can also offer advice as well if you've ever done meet and greets before. Like if you've been either like on either side of a meet and greet before. Here's what I'm gonna say. You all know that I love to tease you, and I love to poke fun, and I like to whisper. You know, I like to be a little shit sometimes. I get that. You know, please know that I am only going to do that if I feel as though you are comfortable with that. If I get the sense that you're confident during the meet and greet, then yes, I'm going to hit you with a little bit of the spice. But if I get the feeling that you are uncomfortable, and if you tell me like I'm shy or anything like that, even if I'm shaking, tease me. A Marimomie safe word. Well, just tell you what. Nah, tease me. I'm all good. Okay, tell you what. Do we want to establish a rule? Right. If you say, go easy on me, I will go easy on you. Okay? Well, if you say, Ash, be kind to me, or Ash, go easy on me, I will. I'm not going to go, like, I'm not going to whisper sweet nothings to you if you are not comfortable with that. I want to make sure that this meet and greet for you is as comfortable and fun as it possibly can be. And so if all that is too much, that's fine. You know, we can dial it back. I know some of you don't even like. I got a comment recently that was very sweet in regards to something we talked about the other day about how, you know, my content's not for everyone. But some people actually just prefer me as a member of Lamentus, right? Because they don't like the whispering. They don't like the whispering and the fact that, you know, I'm the communal wife. They don't like that. They don't like that I'm like the Marimomie's imaginary boyfriend. But they like me in Lamentus. They like the idea of my content. And sometimes I have Marimomies who actually just like when I ramble. They don't really like the whole like whispering stuff. And so for those Marimomies as well, please let me know. Like, if you're one of the Marimomies who doesn't like that side of my content and you would like me to not hit you with any of that, please let me know. All you gotta say, like, the tell for this is going to be, Ash, go easy on me. Ash, be kind to me. And I'll know. If you say, Ash, go easy on me, or Ash, be kind to me, I will know. Right? So I want you to know that I am going out of my way to make sure that you are very, very comfortable. Okay? Like, I want to make sure that you are totally at peace during this, and that you and I can talk and spend some time one-on-one. Okay? That's what I want. Yeah, exactly, Izzy. It's about consent, right? I'm not going to do something that you are not comfortable with, because you are, like, showing up to speak with me, and I want you to have the conversation with me that you want to have. You know? So I want to make sure that everything's cool. Right? I want you to be very comfortable. My friend who introduced me to FSP is one of the people that don't like overly flirty streamers, which I get because I don't like overly hype streamers. See, that's interesting because I'm very much the same. Right? Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, it's a different taste for everybody, you know. You guys have a plushie or something. That's a great one. I have to say Cienwin. I saw that you had shown, like, how to pronounce it correctly, and now I'm like, damn it, I forget how to say. I want to make sure I'm saying your name right, and I feel like I'm screwing it up every time. But that's a great point on having, like, a plushie or some sort of like thing that you can kind of mess with during the conversation to keep your hands busy to calm you down. Aisha, thank you so much for the super. I'm gonna risk it for the Marimomies at my very first meet and greet. Go ham, do your worst when I see you. Oh, is that so? Well, you know what? It's a promise. Okay? Well, you got it. Good luck. Mwah. Thank you for the super. Voltaire, thank you for the super. Mwah. Aw, Marimomies have a safe word. Oh my goodness. Also, in conjunction with this question, just a tip. Take a note from our god and take notes. A couple of bullet points and thinking ahead of time means you're less likely to forget something. That's a very good point. Deepens kind of nailed it, because that was going to be my other advice, was have notes. When you are, if you have anything that you really want to say to me, please take notes. We only have a couple minutes together, right? So I want you to be able to get out everything that you want to say to me in that time. So please take notes. You know, like, take notes beforehand. If there's anything you want to say, let me know. Or if you want me to do all the talking, you let me know. whatever you need to make you comfortable. You know, I want you to be able to ask questions, to be comfortable, and for us to have a really great time together. I want to make you feel comfortable, you know? So I want you to be able to get those notes out. I want you to breathe. Please remember to breathe. I know that sounds silly, but just before the call, maybe deep breath in, deep breath out, and do that 3 times, okay? In and out. And just keep your breathing calm and steady. And that is going to help, you know? It's not silly. I will be deep breathing. 100%. Yeah, just be totally calm. And remember that there is nothing you can do that is going to upset me or, like, make me uncomfortable. So long as you're not being a dick, right? But obviously, I think everybody who bought a ticket is not going to just come in and insult me and curse me out. You know, I think the Marimomies are not planning to be really rude to me. You know? It's okay. Yeah, that's the other thing too. Don't be afraid if you're shaking or you're nervous, right? I know that speaking with a god is very intimidating. But I want you to remember, if you're scared, and think about what I'm about to say before the call happens, okay? You are my Marimomies, and I am so excited to see you. And I want you to know that everything is okay. I promise we're gonna have a good time. I promise we're gonna laugh, and we're gonna tell jokes, and we're gonna answer your questions, and everything's gonna be A-okay. I promise, okay? This isn't me teasing you right now, because I know how nervous and scared that some of you guys are. So I want you to know that it's okay to be nervous. I am not teasing you right now. I am being very genuine with you, and this is one of those rare times where I'm not going to tease you. I am being sincere. I promise you, you're totally fine. I promise, okay? There. That's my advice. Just remember that it's okay. And again, if you don't want me to come at you really hard, then if you don't want me to come out the gate swinging, then yeah, let me know. Because otherwise, I'm going to be calling you my good Marimonie. I'm going to be telling you how excited I am to see you. And I am going to be asking you to kneel. Okay? And then maybe I might give you a little bit of my divine affection. Okay? Ooh, boy. Oh, yeah. Whatever, man. Okay, next question. Where are we? We are on question 12. 2 questions. Oh, my goodness. I have 2 questions for you. What would your love language be? And what got you into reading as a hobby? Ooh, very good questions. Duelist, thank you for the super. Perhaps a silly question. Would it be odd to dress fancy if it was a meet and greet at a con? Would it be rude not to? I may be overthinking this. No, so typically at cons, most people are either in cosplay or are just wearing like track pants or whatever, because it's a con and people just want to be comfortable, right? So no, there's no like dress code for a meet and greet. Obviously the only one who should be not wearing a shirt is me. So please wear clothes, of course. But the level of wardrobe, are you like super fancy? Are you semi-formal? It's up to you. Are you super casual? You know, are you wearing like t-shirt and track pants? All that is up to you. But yes, please wear clothes. But beyond that, it is totally up to you. You know? Yeah, just wear what will make you most comfortable. You know, if a full suit is gonna make you comfortable, then you wear that suit. Everybody looks hot in a suit. Gender irrelevant. If you want to wear a suit, you wear a suit. But everybody also looks hot in pajamas. Can I be honest about something? This is going to go. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put this out there. I'm gonna put this out into the ether. Management's not gonna like this. I'm gonna put this out into the ether. Have you guys ever seen Community? There is an episode of Community where Troy Barnes is forced to tell the truth, and he goes on this like truth-telling binge. And one of the things he says is he goes, I think girls just look more pretty. Like, I think girls are more attractive in pajamas than in lingerie. I just like to know they're comfortable. And when he said that, I was like, oh my me. Someone said it out loud, and on national TV, no less. Oh my goodness. I was like, damn, bro. He straight up said it. That's crazy. I think there's a lot of truth in that. Don't get me wrong. I think, like, there's that trend that's going around of, like, the fishnets thing. There was, like, that fishnets trend. That is attractive. Lingerie is attractive, right? Gender irrelevant. Lingerie is attractive. But there's something about, like, being cozy. You know, like, oh, I'm just wearing my, like, pajamas. I'm just heading to bed. Right? That it's, like, the comfortability of it. You know, it's like, oh my me. You know, like, oh my me. Right? Look how comfortable you are. You know, like, that is... I think the coziness is... I think being cozy around the person you care about is attractive. You know? Because it's like, damn. Like, it's comforting to know, like, the other person is so comfortable around you that they're willing to be in their pajamas, you know? Because I tell you what, like, my pajamas are pretty much, like, I love my pajamas, right? I just, I wear, like, just, like, I'll just wear, like, PJ bottoms, and then maybe a tank top if it's really cold. Or maybe, like a white t-shirt if it's really cold. But my pajama bottoms are usually just, like, cozy plaid, you know, like, very, very basic. And then just, like, a white t-shirt. But man, is it ever comfy. You know? It's the only time I wear a shirt is to bed. Although I do love matching pajama sets. Oh my me, matching pajama sets. Please. Marimomies. Matching pajama sets. Management, merch ideas. Pajamas, management, pajama merch, management. Marimomie pajama pants, please. Yes, matching pajamas. And then you can go to bed knowing that you and I are matching. Yay, management! Yay, Yay, Mare-san! Yeah. Anyway, two questions here. Number one, what would you consider your love language to be? My love language is... I know that some of you are going to be like, no shit. But some of you are going to be like, wait, you're not kidding. My love language is teasing. If I am teasing you, you know that I adore you. If I'm teasing you, then you know that everything's good. But I wasn't lying when I said that I am a bit of a sadist. So you'll know if I really like you if I bite you. If I bite you, then yeah, I probably like you. Love language is bite. Yeah, love language is bite. If love, then bite. Love language is bite. Yes. Bites. A little bit of pain. Depends. For who? I'll let you decide. But yeah, you got to keep in mind when you spend the amount of time in the not so nice place that I have, certain things begin to cross wires. A little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. To keep things interesting. And then number 2, what got you into reading as a hobby? The Secret History by Donna Tartt. Amazing book. Unbelievably amazing book. I will say I know a lot of people don't like The Secret History. The Secret History is one of those things where if a Marimomy was like, I got into reading because of you, and I read The Secret History, and I didn't like it, I'd be like, you know what, that's fair. I actually totally get that. No breaking skin without consent, 100%. Just bites. Little love bites, you know? Like a cat. I'm realizing I'm very kitten-like. But yeah, I'm realizing now that I'm like, oh, I'm more kitten-like than I realized. Little love bites. I think I'm very cat-coded. I know we were saying like, oh, Ash is a husky. I'm like, yeah, but I think I'm more cat. I think I'm a cat. And Manilove, thank you so much for the super. So in a way, it's physical touch? I would say so, yeah. And thank you for the super. More cat for sure. I'm definitely, I think, very cat-coded. I think I'm orange cat-coded. Where I'll just freak out and bite you because I can. I don't know why I bite. You know? Cats bite when they're annoyed. Yeah, but they also give little love bites. So, you guys know I worked with hellhounds and stuff for a time. And I also worked with hellcats when I was in hell. And cats are bizarre because they're not fully domesticated. Cats are still kind of feral in a sense. They're not fully domesticated in the way that dogs are. And cats can, so when I'm like, you know, handling a cat, sometimes they'll do this thing where they'll kind of roll on their side and they'll grab your arm with their claws, right? They'll put their claws into you. And then they'll give you like a little bite on your hand. That is not them being upset with you or angry with you. That bite is them wanting to play. That's how they play. So you just kind of scruff them, you know? You not scruff them, but you kind of like play around with them, right? You scruff them if they're kittens. I've seen people scruff fully grown cats and nah, man. Not appropriate. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, they play fight. Cats love to play fight. So do dogs, but dogs are a little more gentle about it. Cats are a little, they cats are a little more mean about it. Can Marimomy be allowed cat biting teeth, please? You know, I haven't really thought about the idea of Marimomies with mouths, so I don't know. Maybe. Their necks are too sensitive to hold their full adult weight. That's exactly it. As a kitten, sure. 100%. Kittens, like, you could still scruff them. They're tiny. It's all good. I've had to scruff kittens before. Usually if I'm, like, moving them from their crate and they're, like, freaking out, or if I have to, like, administer something, I've had to scruff kittens. But cats, no. Cats, if a cat doesn't want to take something, they're not going to take that thing. You need, like, you need gloves, you know? It's like there's a whole thing. I don't know how we got onto this topic at all. I was talking about The Secret History, and somehow we ended up at cats. But yeah, The Secret History is the book that got me into reading as a hobby. But again, as I said, like, I tend to read the same genre, like, over and over and over again, or the same book over and over and over again. So I've reread The Secret History, I think, 4 times. And I've reread If We Were Villains twice. I'm due for another read-through. And, yeah, like, a lot of the books that I love, I will read multiple times. Like, I want to read This Is How We End Things again. This Is How We End Things is a really interesting Dark Academia story about psychology majors who run this, like, study on... I don't want to spoil it, but, like, it's about psychology majors who run this study And it is... I mean, dark academia stuff starts to happen, so you can imagine what goes down. One of my cats hates getting their belly touched, the other loves it. So yeah, like the belly thing, the cat's bellies, like they're very like sensitive about it. So some cats are cool with it, other cats aren't. Like it's very like cat by cat. Anyway, enough with my cat knowledge. Title of the book: This Is How We End Things is the title of the book. This is how we end things. Have you read this Angels and Demons by Dan Brown? No, I don't know what that is. Afraid I have not. This is how we end things. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's this is how. It's either this is how or this is where. And this is how we... Yeah, this is how we end things. This is how we end things, in my opinion, has one of the most banger endings to any Dark Academia. It ends on such a crazy note. And then the best mystery in any Dark Academia, or not mystery, but like, well, yeah, mystery. Like the best mystery in any Dark Academia that I've ever read is In My Dreams, I Hold a Knife. Super good. If We Were Villains goes kind of crazy and was made for theater kids. If you were a theater kid and you're kind of into Dark Academia, If We Were Villains goes incredibly hard. Especially if you were like the kind of theater kid who was like very into Shakespeare. Like it goes incredibly hard. I love Dark Academia. I haven't had time to read Dark Academia recently. So I may have to start getting back into audiobooks so that I can kind of just combine the time with my cardio. Because that's how I used to read a lot of stuff, was I would just listen to the book while I'm doing my cardio. I may have to do that again. As much as I love to sit down with a book, I may have to like combine the two together again. Like I've been reading Babel for what feels like several decades, and I haven't stopped loving it. It's still the best magical school in all of fiction is Babel. It's I unbelievably cool magic system. The characters are the best. And it is, again, a critique of the post-secondary system, right? Like, which is what Dark Academia should be. It should be a criticism of elitism and post-secondary education. And yeah, I could go on and on and on. I love Dark Academia. RF Kwong, I love RF Kwong so much. I am excited to I want to read the Poppy War. Like Kwong's like has this whole other trilogy called the Poppy War, which I've never read, but I really want to, just because I love their writing so much. How long do you do cardio every day? I tend to do cardio fairly so not every day. Like I do rest during the weekends. Like I didn't do cardio today, but usually I do cardio for anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how fast I'm running and how long I feel like I want to be on the treadmill for. Like if I have something going on, I'll usually do a quicker like half-hour walk or run. Just depends. You're gonna love the Poppy War trilogy. Hell yeah. Anyway, we gotta get to the next question. Have you read Catabasis? Catabasis, another Dark Academia, Hellscape, Dante's Inferno kind of book? What? No, I haven't. That sounds awesome. Hang on, let me look this up. That sounds like right up my alley. That sounds so cool. Oh, what is this cover? That is crazy. Okay, let me see the synopsis here. Show me the Carfax. Take me to Goodreads. Take me to Goodreads. Let's see. Dante's Inferno meets Susanna Clark's Piranesi. Oh, goodness me. In this all-new Dark Academia fantasy from R.F. Kuang. Okay. In which two graduate students put aside their rivalry and journey to hell to save the professor's soul, perhaps at the cost of their own. Yes! Oh my me, that sounds amazing. Giving me a little PTSD from the hell mention, but like, yeah. My love language is kissing Ash on the mouth. Oh, don't make promises you won't keep, Liron. Don't think I won't. Don't think I'm gonna let that slide. Don't make promises you won't keep. You come here and prove it. Celestial sentence. Yep. Artists, you know now what you must do. The ship is sailing. Well, you know, listen. Oh, collab testing flavored chapsticks. Off collab test. Stop. Wait, that's such a good idea, though. Wait, that's such a fun idea. Like, I mean, obviously, management probably won't like us all making out with each other, but like, we could at least try them on. Wait. That's a great idea. Indirect kisses? Indirect kisses? Let's just go to the let's just go to the chair. Oh my goodness. No. No. You'll be joining. Absolutely not, Marimomies. Get over here. No one's in the chair. Not with me around. Get on over here. Of course. He spoils us, I do. Lilo, they just recommended me a book that I must have now. When did this come out? Man, this was August of this year. I didn't even hear anything about it. I've been, again, that does track though. I've been so insanely busy that I've been like out of the dark. I've been away from dark academia, TikTok, and Twitter, so I didn't even know this was happening. What do you do for a living? I make out with my coworkers. I mean, yeah. Wait, can we kiss Liron too? No, just me. Only I can kiss Liron. But you can kiss me while I kiss Liron. Fine, you can kiss Liron too. If Liron allows it. But only if. You have to ask him first. Consent is sexy. How would that work logistically? I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Two people kiss, another one bites somebody's neck. little love bites, like little kisses along the neck with a little bit of biting, little bit of nibbles, little nibble here and there. Anyway, another one bites the dust. I can't hear another one bites the dust without thinking of JoJo's now. Another one bites the dust. Killer Queen bites the dust. Yeah. This is why you're the Kamiyoshi. Lilo, get back here. Oh my goodness. Oh, here we go. Do you think you could make Altus Senpai melt like you do us? He's pretty hard to fluster. No. Pardon my French. No fucking shot. There is literally no way I could ever make Altus melt. Mane-san, I'm surprised because this was in the list of questions that Mane-san handed me. Mane-san, you handed me this question. You think very highly of me. Mane-san also wants to know the answer to this question. Probably not. I don't think so. I could certainly try. Wait, brain blast. What about What about an off collab? An off collab with FSP Boys, where all of us have to compete to see who can rizz up the viewer the most. Who can rizz up the viewer the best? Do you want us dead? A Riz competition. Modest, I don't know if you're here, but I'm cooking with that one. A Riz competition. Oh my goodness. Are you trying to kill us? Yeah, 100%. It's gonna be Zanny. We all know this. It's gonna be between Zanny, Altus, and probably Lucy. I was gonna say me, but if I'm being honest, it's probably gonna be Zanny, Altus, Lucy. I might be in there somewhere. Maybe like a top 4. Yeah. Somewhere in there. We're cooked. Oh, yeah, you'd all be dead. We won't make it. If that were to happen, you would not. None of you. You know what? Hang on. I'm going to message the boys right now. Hang on. This is too good of an idea. I'm messaging the boys. I'm messaging them right now. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay. Hear me out. Riz. No, not Fizz. Riz. Riz competition. There we go. Fizz. It's so It's so Marimover. It's never been more over. It's never been so Jover. This is the most Jover it's ever been. But yeah, no, I could definitely not I could definitely not make Altus flustered. There's no shot. I could try, but it's probably not gonna work. We are incredibly cooked. It's true. You just play in our faces all the time? Yeah. But you like it, don't you? Cooked? No, straight up burnt. Yeah, girl, whatever. I hate. No, you don't. Every time you guys say I hate you, do you know what I'm thinking of? This is actually kind of how I see our dynamic. Every time there's going to be only like a handful of people that are going to get this reference, but that's okay. Only the British Marimomies are about to understand this. Only the British Marimomies are about to understand. But there's a scene in Doctor Who between the Doctor and River Song where River's like, oh, I hate you. And he just leans over and goes, no, you don't. And that's every time. Oh, I hate you. No, you don't. All right, like we are the Doctor and River. Yeah, we are the Doctor and River, 100%. If River was a group of Marimomies, if River was a group of Marimo with wings. I do love Doctor Who though. I love the Doctor. I could talk about Doctor Who for a long time, and I need you all to know that the reason why we haven't talked about it yet is because Doctor Who's been on hiatus for a little bit. But when it comes back, I am probably going to be talking about Doctor Who almost exclusively. Because it is my favorite TV show. It is just the best. So when it comes back, I'm probably going to be really annoying about it. But you could watch it with me. You could always, like, the thing with Doctor Who is you can always jump in wherever, you know? Especially when a new Doctor arrives, like, you can always just jump in. Coco, you tease us so comfortably, but what happens when we become immune? You never will. I've been reassured of that. You never will. You wanna know why? Because you and I will be doing this dance forever. Because you like it. And because I like it. And why change it? If we're having fun, what's the point? You make me sad when you say that. That you'll abandon me. That you'll run away. Or that all these fun times won't happen anymore? Do you really want that? I want you to stay as you are. You hate us specifically. That is a crazy thing to say. Also, I did see someone say Tennant and Smith. I agree with you. I love them. But what I will say too is, that I don't think there's been a bad Doctor. That is my hot take. I don't think there's ever been a bad Doctor. There's just been bad scripts. Every Doctor has the capacity to really nail it. If you don't know what I mean by that, Jodie Whittaker was the first of the Lady Doctors. And Jodie had some bad scripts. Jodie's season was really rough. But, and hang on, I'm gonna put the spoiler on here. Spoilers for recent Doctor Who. Jodie comes back. Jodie comes back during Ncudi's run for just the scene. And immediately, she's like a billion times better because she has a good script. Right? And it's like, yes, that's what Jodie needed, was she needed a good script. Because she's so good. I love Jodie Whittaker. I would love to have her come back for a little bit. I think she's great. But yeah. Also, Ncuti Gatwa. I love Ncuti. Ncuti Gatwa's the man. Ncuti might be my favorite Doctor. Like, and I've say that as somebody who's been watching since the 9th Doctor. Ncuti is so good, and we were robbed of such an amazing Doctor too soon. Like, but I'm proud of him though, because he's going off to Hollywood and he's gonna do cool stuff. But man, is it such a bummer, because the dude deserved so much. Yeah, I love Ncuti. Ncudi's Doctor's the best. Anyway, focus. As a fellow journaling enthusiast myself, what would you say are some of your favorite journaling essentials? i.e. go-to pen type, preferred paper, ephemera. You've confused even me. And a good snack, even, etc., etc. I cannot journal without a cup of tea. I need a cup of tea if I'm going to journal. I need to have a cup of tea. I need ephemera. I need a cup of tea. I need multiple different colors of pens. And I need, usually I need a snack. I need a small snack, right? Nothing major. Maybe just like a bowl of chips or something like that. Just something small. Just something to snack on, popcorn, something like that. And then away I go. So I need a cup of tea, maybe some biscuits, maybe some kind of snack, and then away I go. And that's really all I need. Leah, I hope you have a good sleep. Night, night. Dream of me, won't you? Oh, it means like stickers, washi. Okay, then yes, stickers are a big one. Stickers are a must. You should have a tea drinking emoji. I should. I really should. But yeah, it's generally speaking, yeah, I typically just have like, I need multiple colored pens. I need a cup of tea. I need some stickers and some snacks. And then I'm good to go. I am one of those people where I snack a lot because, so I used to have a lot of bad habits. And in order to shake them, I ended up snacking a lot. So the good news is I no longer have most of those bad habits. The bad news, the bad news is now I snack like all the time. So it's meant I have to run more cardio to keep my physique in check, because I snack like all the time now. Do you have a favorite ink type or color of ink? I am a big fan of green. I like green ink, but like I like green pens, but of course I like green and I like gray. Favorite snack? Sun chips. There's another angel. There's another angel out there that I'm very aware of who dunks on sun chips pretty regularly. But she is incorrect. Sun chips are great, and that angel does not know ball. If you know who the angel is, good for you. But that angel does not know ball. That angel knows not the ball. Sun chips are great. That angel might be the homie, but that angel does not know ball. Anyway, next question. Dear Lord and Savior Ashkariel, what is it about being a god to the Marimomies that you like so much? What kind of question's that? We know what it is. I love to tease. I love to poke fun. I love to watch you squirm. Watching you all panic is easily the thing I like the most. I do love the tease. This is true. I do love to tease. You're so weak today. Oh, am I gonna have to carry you? And don't forget, my love language is teasing. This is unfortunately how things are. But know that I only tease you because I love to be your god. That's an easy question to answer. All right. Let's do some of the backup ones here. Because we have some time. Mane-san, there's no way you put this in the backup. This can't actually be what it's listed as, is it? Mane-san. No way. Why do you need to know? To be fair, I feel like a lot of Marimomies would love to know the answer to this. If I'm allowed to, certainly. I don't know if I'm necessarily allowed to. If I am, then yes, absolutely. I don't know if it could be a stream. Have the boys done this? I feel like the boys have done this. Certainly. Right? I think so. They've shared their... The other boys have done it. Zanny did, but you know him. That's very fair. Mane-san understood the assignment. Thank you, Aisha. Do it off screen. That's not fun. Nyx did too. If I'm allowed to do it, then I will. But if I'm not, then I won't. If that makes any sense, right? Like, if I can, then I will. I think it's just going to prove what we already know, though. I might be your purple, gray, black and white boy. Your purple, gray, black and white angel. But that doesn't mean much in this specific context. Because it's all about you. I want to make you feel good, you understand? Those who know ball, we could see your preferences shining through. It's true. All right, let's grab another one here. Hospital. Hospital. Let's see. Oh, what's this one? Oh, this is an interesting one. Would you ever make a stream solely about your lore and Botania? Would that be a Menshi stream? good question. I have had a couple thoughts on how I'm going to do that. I've had a few ideas now. And every time I sort of like change my mind. So I don't necessarily know. I might make the Menshi streams where it's like, if you really want to know, if you really want to know, then I might make it a Menshi stream. The reason why I say that is mainly because it's something that's kind of close to me and it's a little close to the chest, and I'd rather keep the circle small for that one, if that makes any sense. Because I might be a god, but I'm no saint, if that makes any sense. And I fear that you all might view me differently once you know everything. Right now, everything's fun, and we're keeping it light. But the day that I do share everything with you, maybe you won't want me as your god anymore. So I'd like to keep the circle small for that. But I would tell you about it in advance. Britannia reminds me of a Code Geass name. Well, that was Britannia in Code Geass. Britannia is, well, I think it's the reason why my hell is different to yours. My universe seems to care a lot more for greenery than yours does. Not to say that, obviously, like, there's not animals and humans and stuff like that, and there is, but my universe seems to care a lot more for, you know, for botany, right? Like, they seem to care a lot more for the garden and stuff like that. We will always choose you, beloved God, but I understand if you want to keep the group smaller. For that one, yes. So I do think I will. I've had the thought of maybe showing you. I could show you my past. It's one of my many gifts. But I could show you. Although for you, if I were to show you, it would likely take on the form of I think you would probably see it as some sort of series of perhaps like ASMR lore. You would see it more similar to stuff that Ryzar or Zanny have done. That's probably how you would see it. You'd see the fall, the torture, the rise, and the ascension. You'd see all of it. So that could be one way to do it. Or I could have a stream where I just go over all of it. Maybe I could do that at the end. You know what? I could make the ASMR ones. I could make showing you Menshi. And then a lore explained stream for everyone. Yeah. That could be fun. I like that idea. Does that sound nice? Is that something you'd like? Yeah. You're all so cute when you're excited. Your lore is a literal cannabis. It kind of is. Sounds fantastic. Good. Oh, you're so cute when you're excited. All right, let's get another question here. Let's see. How to summon you? Excuse me? If we were to make a ritual to summon you, What items or words or songs should we use? Yes, yes, I know you're not a demon, but it doesn't hurt to ask. Well, I mean, you can summon, like, angels and supernatural. You usually just pray. This is a fascinating question. Well, back on Britannia, if someone had to summon me, typically speaking, you would have Marimo. You would have Marimo, a candle going, of course, a warm cup of tea, and a Blu-ray copy of Tron Legacy. And a Blu-ray copy of Tron Legacy. No, but it would be Marimo, a cup of tea, orange pico if available, 2 milk, 2 sugar, and some sort of offering, right? You put you put a candle and a cup of tea with 2 milk, 2 sugar in the middle of a circle made out of anything green to represent a Marimo. So a green stripe, any sort of green circle in the middle of that green circle, candle. It could be an electric candle. You don't, battery operated candle. Doesn't have to be real. Let's not set anything on fire. A cup of tea with 2 milk, 2 sugar, and an offering. How about I offer myself Shroomy? Shroomy. Can we offer ourselves Sammy? My goodness. Everyone relax. So wild. Because I thought the same thing. Lunar. Crazy. Marimomie's in a mood today. Oh my. You said an offering. I did, to be fair, I did say an offering. This is true. Okay. We're going to do 2 more questions here. We have 2 kind of closing questions here. Oops. Let's see. Whoa. It's very big. There we go. This one says, thank you so much for doing what you do. You've been inspiring me to do things that I had stopped completely because of the world-halting events that happened. That's fair. I was struggling to relearn how to live because my life had shriveled like a dry leaf. But you're bringing me joy and inspiration to walk and draw and do much more than that, that I used to be scared of, or that I found difficult. Just all we shared so fast has empowered me this much. I wonder what else the future brings. Thank you. I love you. Oh, that's very sweet. What are you trying to do? What? I'm not Ellie or Kalen. Nice try. My goodness. Cry. My goodness. Crying is healthy. It's true. Crying is healthy. Well, this isn't a question. So I don't know how to respond. You crying? You crying? But I feel very loved. And I think you all know that I adore you as well. And I don't quite know how many times I'll say that over the course of our time together, but I hope it's enough. It'd be interesting to see you cry. Why do you want to see a god cry? Crazy. What I will say is if you want to see me cry, this is a good way to do it. I don't know how to thank you. All of you. You all do the same for me. So I do appreciate it. And I hope you know how much I care. Because I really, truly do. So thank you. Tears of gold. I do bleed gold. People forget that. I love Wump art as well, by the way. I saw somebody had asked at some point about somebody had asked about Wump art, or like art of me bleeding or whatever. And let me say, like like I've always been a fan of the Wump. I mainly blame Supernatural for that. Nico the Stray, thank you for becoming a member of the Marimomies flight trading. You have Icar. It's true. Yeah. But I love the Wump. I am a fan of Wump. If you don't know what Wump is, it's a very old term in fan fiction of a character beaten up. Because let's be real, everybody looks hotter when they've gone through it. Everybody looks attractive. You can't tell me that Dean Winchester does not look hotter when he's bleeding. This is true. But yeah, I do bleed Icar. This is true. I do bleed gold. Yeah. Anywho. Hi, Carrie. I write bad jokes on purpose, so I want to know what you'd think of them. Here's my go-to joke, but I don't know if you're ready for the worst one. What do you call an Oshi who loves BL? A Fujoshi. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh my me. All right. Had to include that. Okay. Wow. Mane-san simply had to include this one. This feels very appropriate. That one got you? Yeah, that one got me too. I didn't expect that. Okay, well. Alright. Well, fair enough then. Thank you for the joke. Alright, and that's our questions. That's our questions for today. But how about we end over here so that I can do a little something. A little something for you. Let's go ahead and switch to the Zatsu screen. And I can bring out my Marimomie. There you go. Marimomie with the glasses. Oh my goodness. We're going to make them scream in the fun way. You and I. Cuteness aggression plus the glasses. Oh my me. The asset. So cute. And also the asset. Thank you, Seti. What do you mean, huh? Oh, please. I know you've thought about me. Making you scream. From cuteness aggression, right? Don't you look away from me. Don't look stray. What do you mean? Sure. I hope you all enjoyed the Marshmallow Q&A, though. Did we enjoy it? Did we have a lot of fun questions answered? Do you feel like you've gotten to know me a little better? So much fun? I'm glad. I'm glad you all had so much fun. Yes? Gulps nervously? Is that so? Nervous? Why are you nervous? What's your favorite kind of sun chip? Oh, I'm basic. I like the Harvest Cheddar. It's the best one. Get out? Well, all right, Izzy. I suppose I'll leave. Oh, Stop this. You know it's my favorite joke. It's my favorite one. I have to crack the joke at least once. It's my favorite. It's the best one. It is the best joke. Ashkariel, when I get you? Yeah, what will you do? What are you gonna do? Something fun, I hope. You'll bite me for that. Wow. Well, my, is that a promise? How hard are we talking? Stay back with that voice? What do you mean? What voice? Oh, you're going to bite me, are you? Well, you go right ahead there, residential. You hate me. No, you don't. Where's my steel chair? Oh? And what will you be doing with that? Ooh, I hope you make it count. Don't let me get on that meteor. And what if I invited you? What if I wanted you to be here? He's a little too good at this? Implying what? Must fight back. Oh, please do. Please fight back. It makes the part where you all give in so much more fun. Stop with the voice? What voice? Aisha, thank you for the super. Mwah. Thank you for being such a good Marimomy. As a Netherling, I can bite for the Marimomies. Marimomies say a number. Oh, is that a promise? Oh, Marimomy, say a big number. You did not say 6, 7. You did not, in fact, say 6. That's crazy. 6, 7. Erica, thank you for the super. Additional question, please. Do you have any diabolical habits? I eat pizza from the crust and people say I'm weird. Please say I'm not. I do the same thing. Ari, I do this. First of all, thank you so much for the super. Mwah. Thank you for being such a good Marimomy. And yes, I do the same thing. I eat pizza from the crust first. So I eat pizza from the crust, and then I go backwards. Yes, I do that all the time. Because the crust is great, right? But it's when it comes to pizza, crust is good, but it's my least favorite part. So I tend to get that out of the way so that I have pizza to enjoy, you know? Yeah, I eat crust first all the time. All the time. Is it that good? What? It's not, there's nothing. So what do you hold? The bottom. The bottom. Which is what which is the part of you I will be smacking if you dare disagree with your god. Just throw the crust out? What do you mean throw the crust out? Why would you throw out food? No wonder you were sent to hell. That's crazy. If it's stuffed crust, I'm eating that first. Stuffed crust is so good. Stuffed crust is so good. I remember there was... Hang on, let me see if I can find it. There was like a horrible invention. Hang on. I'm going to see if I can find it here. It was... I believe it was from a certain hut. Hang on. There was a certain pizza invention that I was like, that needs to be banned immediately. It wasn't this. So they had cheesy bite pizzas. So 28 cheese-filled bites to pull or dip. And then the inside of it was a crustless pizza. That is not what I'm talking about, though. I am trying to find There was one specifically that I was like, this is an abomination and affront to me. Yes, these. Okay, so it was pizza, but the crust was stuffed with hot dog. Why? Why would you do such a thing? Madness, I say. It was, yeah, I was like, disgusting. Disgusting! Disgusting! Now, mind you, I love pizza of all kinds. And I am a fan of this place's pizza, but that was too far even for me. A glizzy for your pizza. Some glizzy for your za, sir. Some glizzy for your za, my good sir. Yeah, that's the voice I anticipate handing me the pizza. Would you like some glizzy with your za, my good sir? That's also how I sound when I skateboard. What's up, my dude? Don't mind me. Just catching some gnarly... Why did I turn into a surfer? Catching some gnarly waves out here, bruh. Brother, this is a skate park. Some za? You don't say za? I say za. Is that the Nemo turtle? Oh, Crush? What is that his name? Rocket power out here? It's true. Gnarly. Gnarly. Crush, yeah. Most radical, dude. Dude. First you were all like, whoa. Then you were all like, whoa. And then we were all like, whoa. What are you saying, bro? I don't even know anymore. You totally rock, Squirt. Yeah, that's me when I go skateboarding. Ashkariel and his many voices. I do have a lot of voices, don't I? But I know this is the one you like the most. This is the one that people tend to want to hear the most. Isn't that right? Stop. Why would I? Why would I stop when we're all having so much fun? But fine, I'll stop. I guess. Because we do have to get going. I am actually going to redirect over to Lucy, who is streaming right now. So I'm going to send you guys over there. No, I'm sorry. I know. I don't hate you. But this is a punishment. Some of you were rather bad today. So we're going to end stream here. But I am sending you to Lucy. So it is a bit of a, it's a punishment, but there's also a nice treat. You're going to see Lucy. Who doesn't love Lucy? You'll miss me. You're all so cute when you're upset. You're cute all the time, but fun to see you guys like this. Alright, well. I suppose I'll let you go. Wait, is he ending stream? Let me check. Is he? Wait. Is he ending stream? This motherfucker, bro. Oh, okay, no. I was like, this motherfucker, he's ending stream. I was about to lose my mind. I was like, what the fuck? What are you doing? Okay. Well, I'll see you tomorrow for a Zatsu. Nothing but me and you together. Your favorite streams, I know. You love a good Zatsu. Alright. You head over there and be my good Marimomies. Okay? And I'll see you tomorrow. Alright? Okay. Behave. And until next time, go grab yourself a little slice of heaven and raise a little hell while you do so. Alright. Bye-bye.